Ryan here. Today we will discuss on brainstorming. You all know that brainstorming is considered as one of the important group activity where you can collect large number of ideas within short duration of time. So let us know, let us discuss and let us explore what is actually brainstorming and how this brainstorming we can effectively use in group discussion or group activity or as a classroom activity so that we can improve better participation among our students. Brainstorming is a means of getting a large number of new ideas from a group of people on short time, or it is a technique of stimulating the creative ability of a group by literally storming or attacking a problem. Dear friends, what actually we will come to know here is that through brainstorming you get lot of ideas from people. Why it is mention of storming or attacking a problem means you give a problem to a group of people, then what happens is that everybody will share what they know, what they understand, what they feel, or what they want to communicate. So what happens is that when people share their ideas, so what happens within a small amount of time, or what I can say within a fraction amount of time, you can get lot ideas from people. So why this idea is because, see, for example, if I alone sit and think, I can only understand what I am thinking and I can only come to know what are my ideas and solution. But when I discuss with the group of people and when I collect a mass ideas, lot of solutions will come up, lot of new ideas will comes up, lot of new ideas will generate. So what happens is that this brainstorming will help a particular group to understand, to what I can say, to understand things in a better way, not only to understand things in a better way, but more importantly, how to find a proper solution for a problem, maybe, or how to get new ideas. So here you can see that what I can say, I don't know the right word to say, founder or one who invented the topic is Mr. Like here it is given very clearly, Alex, who has written about brainstorming in his book called Applied Imagination, where he gives a clear idea, clear discussion, or I can say very detailed way what is brainstorming and how brainstorming can be implemented in different levels. For example, imagine you are doing a group discussion. Imagine you are in a classroom or in a corporate sector or in any training program or in any area. You can introduce this as a group activity. You can introduce this as a group discussion so that what happens, you can see a very enthusiastic and collective participation among group of people. So here features. It is completely informal. It permits discussion of a problem without consideration of any of the usual restriction or inhibitions. It gives the group an opportunity to consider many alternatives. It provides maximum scope for inner stimulation and creativity. Dear friends, as I told you already, this is not so formal type of activity. It is completely informal type of activity where there is no restrictions. So you should speak like this, you should go through like this, you should only speak this many information, you should not speak like this. No, that is why it is completely informal, where you get an opportunity, you get a freedom to express your thoughts, what I can say, even your emotions also, even you also get a chance to express what exactly you want to say. For example, in a given time when they give you a problem, you are going to explore the problem, you are going to share your opinions about the problem. So then what happens is that new ideas will come up, new informations will come up. That is why it provides a maximum scope for inner stimulation and creativity. Why inner stimulation? Because everybody is involved, Everybody is given a chance to speak. Everybody is given a chance to share their ideas. So what happened? You speak, your creativity level increases. So everybody will have a chance to speak, and that is why it is said that you get new ideas or you get new opinions. So here the four rules of brainstorming. So Osborne laid down four rules of brainstorming. Defer judgment, that is not good. Freewheeling wild crazy ideas. Quantity is wanted. 100 ideas in 20, or you can say in 20 seconds, not 20 minutes actually. You can, because I'll explain this. Combination and improvement are sought. So friends, what is this four rules of brainstorming? Here it is very clearly states that within a short duration of time, maybe I can say if there are 10 people, I think within 20 seconds I can say, or either a minute I can say, that a lot of ideas will come up. See, the same concept when you implement in classroom activity, if you give them a problem and you tell them to share their opinion, each individual will share their own ideas. Each individual share their own opinion. So what happens is that for you, in a short duration of time, lot of ideas you will get, lot of new inputs you will get. So here this is something called freewheeling, where we feel that the quality as well as quantity. Why it is quantity? Because the short duration of time you get large number of ideas. See, again what happens is that, for example, if 10 members are there, 10 members will share their ideas, 10 members will share their feelings, or what I can say, what they their opinion. So if I have a doubt, if I want to clarify something, I can ask the person, I can clarify. So what happened? The creativity level is increased, the stimulation is increased. So there is a lot scope, or a good scope for discussion improvements. That is why this brainstorming is a very beautiful activity, very good activity, which can be implemented in a very systematic way. So here, what I want to discuss is that procedure for brainstorming, statement of a problem, brainstorming, evaluation and screening. Dear friends, this procedure may differ in different institutions. For example, when you go to corporate sector, or when you go to classroom, or when you with the children, or when you're doing your this activity in a group work, it may be different. But see, first important thing is that what is the statement of a problem? Problem means what you want to discuss, what exactly you are expecting from your group of people or members, whether it is something like you want to discuss some ideas and collect their opinion, or you want to have a discussion about an in-depth problem, or you want to collect idea from the group of people, or in the classroom you want to give a problem where everybody will share their own ideas and later you have a better discussion. It can be anything, but statement of a problem in the sense what exactly you want to discuss, what exactly you want to explore, what exactly you want to communicate, which is the area you want to concentrate. That makes sense, that is very important. And second important thing is that brainstorming is nothing but, as I told you already, where you discuss the problem, and your group members or people in the group will share their opinion, share their ideas, and later it was evaluation and screening will take place. Dear friends, not necessarily you have to evaluate and screen the problem, but usually what happened, you need to evaluate in such a way that where there should be scope for discussion. What I can say, that there should be a scope for clarification. For example, I want to tell you one thing. Usually when you do it in the classroom, always remember one thing: select a problem, select a statement. It can be yes or no, or it can be any statement. It can be present statement, you want to discuss about any issue or anything. There is no specification for the statement, but always feel that in a classroom of 60, 70, 90 or 30, 40, no matter, the number is not a matter here. You see that everybody should speak. So what happened, within a fraction of time, maybe I can say within a half an hour, within a 20 minutes, you get wild crazy ideas from group of people. That is why you have seen in previous slide where wild crazy ideas they have mentioned, and these ideas will really help to think on something else. See, I still remember when we do this activity in the classroom, we select different issues of our community, culture, unemployment situation, or all these different situations will create, and we'll tell our students to speak on it, to present their views on it. And we also tell them to say that what they feel. So each individual is giving one idea. So some say this is like this, that is like this, or maybe some people may say for, some people may say against, or some people may share their opinion. So what happened, we write all the opinions in the blackboard, and what we do is and after that, instead of evaluation and screening, we will have an open discussion. For example, now one problem is that if a person has shared one problem, if anybody want to have a clarification of the problem, the same person has to explain why he has said that, or same people has to explore why he has shared that idea. So then what happened, everybody will get a chance to speak one thing. And many of the time, majority of the people get the time, majority of the people get an opportunity to share why they have set the problem. So it, what happens is that enthusiastic, or what I can say, active classroom participation will take place when you constantly do this activity. So many of the time, what I really request you is that maybe based on your syllabus or based on your classroom activity, maybe at least once in semester or at least twice in a semester, you can plan this activity so that everybody will get a chance to speak, to share their idea. So always select a problem, or a statement of problem should be something where everybody should creatively, enthusiastically, or innovatively should think and speak. So here, advantages, like arms us with many creative ways of solving problem. I already told you this. Help us in improving our creative power. Can be helpful when the problem is simple and specific. Enables us to find talent quickly. Every organization contains various human resources which often go waste. Dear friends, if you see this advantage, it is very clearly mentioned that creative ways of solving problem or creative ways of getting new ideas. So what happened when you do such kind of activity in your free time or in your classroom, what happened, you are going to help your students or your employees to get their creative power. See, in the last, it has very clearly says that every organization contains human resource power. Human resource is a great power. So many a time what happened, they come, they work and they go. Only you do a meeting, you organize planner meeting, or some meetings where the people come, you just discuss the ideas, few people will share and the meeting go off. So instead of that, if you implement such kind of activity in meeting, in classroom, or in whichever way it is possible, it really helps you to understand so many things. Maybe it will also get you many ideas, maybe solution for the problem also. And and I think especially when the social work students, when they conduct group work, maybe usually I know social work students, they go to non-governmental organization, they go to school, or they go to community, they go to open community, or they go to meet self-help group people and all. I think that time, maybe with the statement, if you go, if you just give them the statement, or if you just give them the problem, even community people can participate better. Community people can explore their ideas. Community people also can share their opinion. So this activity, why I love this activity, because you can implement this activity anywhere without any restrictions. You can implement this activity, so that, see here, the plus point is what, no, when everybody will get a chance to speak, everybody has to think. And it is also important that when I say yes, I should know why I'm saying yes. If I'm saying no, I should know why I'm saying no. Exploration, evaluation, that happens in brainstorming, and that gives you a power to speak, a power to imagine, power to share your creative ideas. So here you can also know that develop self-esteem in the members, their ideas are of value. So the biggest advantage of the brainstorming activity is this, where you will come to know that everybody will feel that okay, my ideas are considered, my values are considered. Many a time what happens, dear friend, is that when a meeting goes on, somebody will speak, somebody will not speak. If we ask them why you're not speaking, they clearly says that my ideas are not considered, my opinions are not considered, they don't value my opinion. So when you conduct such kind of activity, where when you give a chance everybody to speak, here everybody should speak. Not everybody, you are not giving a chance to everybody to speak, where the activity itself says that everybody should speak. So what happens when you give a chance everybody to speak? Automatically they think what I should say and what ideas I should think. So here the next important point is that improves communication between people. It is very informality in conducive of friendliness. So informality in conducive to friendliness is nothing but where it improves your communication. So here, as I said you already, here there is nothing called restrictions or something like that. So a friendliness, you can speak, you can communicate, you can share, because your ideas are valued here. And here, many a time what happens, build up a backlog of untried ideas which demand to be put to use. Many a time there are ideas in your mind which are untried or unsaid, or you are not got a chance to speak. In this platform where brainstorming takes place, everybody will get a chance to speak. And see here, it has very clearly said that is useful to business and advertising, education, and in courses of creative problem solving. Dear friends, again I'm saying, again I'm repeating the same thing. When it comes to problem solving, when you want to discuss about a problem, when you want to find a proper solution for the problem, or any new thing you want to new you're planning, or anything new construction, new planning, or new thing which you want to invent, this brainstorming will give you a lot of ideas and lot of inputs. And to conclude, the brainstorming is one of the useful program media for social group work. It is easy and creative method of getting ample ideas and solution in short time or at short time. Never use brainstorming just for fun. It can easily be discredited as a gimmick or stunt. Though, see, I want to tell you one thing. This technique is not used only for entertainment purpose. It is the technique which used for some valuable information, to get some idea, or to direct some ideas, or to get a valuable information. So I again, even I want to request you that don't just use this technique only for the entertainment purpose. Use this technique for a very meaningful discussion, so that lot of ideas will come up. So dear friends, I really want to request you is that, so maybe the people, those who are listening, you may be a member of an organization, or you may be a class teacher, or you may be a lecturer, you may be a professor, or you may be working in corporate sector, you may be NGO director, or maybe you are a person who always organize or conduct meeting. Dear friends, always remember one thing. If the issue is small, if the issue is big, or you want to plan something, you want to bring something creativity, please see to it that you make use of this idea and give everybody a chance to speak, and see that everybody's option and whatever they say is considered. Then automatically the changes will take place in human beings. So that here what happens is that the beautiful part of this activity where everybody will get a chance to speak. So I think implementing this brainstorming activity is not something very difficult. It is very easy, but provided that you should have a statement of problem, statement of issues or ideas, where you should give a chance where everybody should speak. So this is of brainstorming. So dear friend, this is my YouTube channel. If at all you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe, and please tell your friends also to subscribe my channel. Thank you.